Good day, everyone.
I was born and raised in Detroit. Growing up there, I saw people like me running things.
This is a courtroom, not a circus, so we're gonna calm down.
I'm sorry.
What I found there was a passion that I didn't know existed.
This is the bottom line.
I'm excited to free fall into the limitless possibilities with we the people. So many are fearful of the law. They think it's something that works against them.
I think you need to begin to accept responsibility for your mistakes.
We are the people.
Genevieve Moran claims her girlfriend secretly took money from their joint account to throw her an unwanted birthday bash. Nora Castro says Ms. Moran thought it would hurt her acting career if people at the party knew she was turning 50.
Good day, everyone.
Hey.
This is the case of Moran versus Castro. Ms. Moran, you are suing Ms. Castro for $1,250. You say the defendant spent money from a joint account without your permission. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Defendant says that you don't owe the plaintiff anything.
That is also correct.
All right, so what'd she take from the joint account? How much money and why?
The full amount was $2,500. I'm suing for just the half. That would have been my half that was spent. That's half of the cost of the party, $1,250.
So what party?
It was a birthday party. Like I said, I never wanted the party. My ex-girlfriend decided to throw the party without talking to me about it. It was a surprise party, and I was even more surprised to find that she spent money from our joint account.
So you guys were in a relationship?
Yes.
How many years?
5 years. We lived together for about 4 of those years.
And
So
we were
you
very
lived
happy
together?
at the time.
You lived together?
Yes.
And you had a joint bank account?
Yes. Soon after we moved in together, Nora suggested the idea of opening a joint account so we weren't sending money back and forth to each other. We were getting behind on some of our payments. It seemed like a good idea, and it certainly was working up until the birthday party.
All right, so you decided to give Ms. Moran a birthday party, Ms. Castro?
Yes, that's right. I wanted to celebrate her 50th birthday party. And to be clear, we had actually spent money from that same account for my birthday party when I turned 50.
All right.
We had spent some of that money to go to Jamaica, which was certainly much more than I spent on her birthday party.
Were you aware that Ms. Moran said, I don't want a party?
You know,
I have the text messages, Your Honor.
Okay, I'd like to see those,
Let me
please.
just have everything in your folder.
Were you aware, Ms. Castro, that Ms. Moran said, I don't want a party?
You know what? Yes. I had texted her, technically yes. But everyone says they don't want a party. And mind you, we have been together for at least, the 5 years. So we celebrated, 46, 47, 48, 49. And I wanted to celebrate for her a big 50th birthday party. And I didn't see anything wrong with that.
You want it. You hear?
Yes.
But you celebrated me. I wanted to celebrate you in the same way. I didn't
And so
see
the
anything wrong.
birthday that you had, that had just passed, she gave you had the vacation.
She asked for the vacation.
We
Your
had
Honor.
discussed it mutually together. And if you recall, we
So
had an
you
amazing
feel
time.
like, Ms. Moran, that it was a joint bank account you should discuss mutually if whether she should give you a party and use the money from the joint bank
The
account?
very clear difference here is that we discussed it ahead of time. We
Okay.
discussed using it.
How much money did each of you deposit? A certain amount of money each paycheck or each month? How did you deposit money in this joint account?
Well, there was an estimated amount of our mutual expenses. We each deposited half of that plus a little bit more so that we had cushion for if we needed it, say an emergency.
So about
Well,
how
not
much
just an
each month
emergency.
did you all have going into the account?
About $5,000.
And each month about $5,000 going into the account.
Which paid
How
for all
much did
these
you put
things.
in every month?
Half and half, $2,500, $2,500.
Okay, so you both put in $2,500 a month.
Yes.
All right. And so here's a series of text messages you submitted to the court that says you need to pay me $1,250 back because you took that money out of our joint account. That's my money too. You're like, no, I only took money out of the account to pay for your birthday because you took money out of the account for my birthday trip. Then you say, I took money out of the account because you wanted that trip. I don't owe you anything. Don't contact me again. So somehow y'all done broke up over this party?
Yes.
We did.
Your Honor, that text message, that
You've been
string,
together 5 years and broke up because somebody wanted to give you a 50th birthday party?
I didn't want the party, Your Honor. I didn't want it.
So
I
you
was
broke up?
mortified.
Yes.
It was just an argument.
No, it was not an argument.
It was just an argument until I found out she had taken the funds out of the account. That
So
was
it was
the
an
last straw for
argument
me.
that led to a bigger argument, because we really can't say, I really just can't believe that you dated somebody for 5 years. They wanted to give you a birthday party. They did that. And then you said, I'm so mad that you gave me a birthday party. It's over.
Your Honor.
No.
Your Honor.
Your
What
Honor, you have
happened?
to understand my line of work. I'm an actress in Atlanta. I didn't want people to know I was of a certain age. You put a 5 in front of your age and I'm going in for grandmas. I have a role as a young 40s single mom right now. I did not want people in the industry
So it was
talking about
very
my age.
important to you.
Very important. And I made that clear.
Coming up,
Not only was this party for our friends and close friends and family, Nora invited industry professionals to this party.
So
I
you were
walked in,
really just devastated.
surprise.
and later,
He actually returned it to me. It was very late at night, I would say maybe 11:30, midnight, and I noticed the horrible shambles that it was in.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with the case of Genevieve Moran, who brought Nora Castro to court for a birthday bash bill.
Oh, is that because no
It
one?
was very
Because no one
clear.
can look you up online. It's not a mystery.
It is.
It's not a
it
mystery.
is.
Nowadays, I think those days are over. I mean, if you just Google anybody, all your business comes up on the phone. It's just a mess. I don't like it.
Right. Right.
I think somebody could probably have figured out your age if they Googled it.
Certainly if they were looking, but I was still being called in and being known for roles in my
It
30s,
made you
early
nervous.
40s.
You didn't like it.
Certainly.
And you wanted your partner to respect that.
Absolutely.
And you didn't want the big 5-0 birthday out everywhere. You didn't want that.
Not only was it not our friends, not only was this party for our friends and close friends and family, Nora invited industry professionals to this party.
So
I
you were
walked in,
really just devastated.
surprise! There's actor friends, producer friends. I was mortified.
Yes, you were so absolutely mortified that you actually danced for 4 hours for the DJ that I paid for, ate the food that I actually paid for,
The DJ
and it
was
made sure
terrible.
that all these people were talking, all those great selfies, by the way, you were all smiling. You didn't snap.
Anybody bring any evidence, pictures or anything, evidence of Miss Moran having fun at her birthday party she didn't want?
No, there was no. We don't.
Did you have
that.
fun at the party?
I tried.
All right.
I certainly enjoyed spending time with my friends, but I was very, very angry. It did not take long from the party wrapping up. The second we were alone, the two of us, I really lost it.
Oh, you lost it when
I did.
Yeah, right after I put
So wait
all
a
of your
minute, these
birthday
are the
gifts in the
expenses for the
car.
party. Listen, y'all had ample time to argue before you broke up. I don't want to hear it right now. I'm sure she knows that you loved her. I'm sure she knows that maybe in my 40s I wanted a party every year, but 50 is a huge milestone. And people really get all messed up about this 50 thing. I don't know what it is. I'm personally blessed to still be alive and kicking, so I'm grateful for every birthday. That doesn't mean I have to have a party. Could you have empathy for how she felt and let that be your focus over what you believed she should want? In a relationship, in hindsight, because
In
it's always
hindsight.
2020.
In hindsight, I could say that I had empathy, but I think sometimes she blows things overboard.
So let's get to this suit. You say she owes you $1,250 because the party was about $2,500, but she took it out of the account.
Yes.
And it's a joint account that you both have.
Yes.
So you want her to pay you half of that because you believe half of that is $1,250.
My money, exactly.
The issue becomes, though, that both of you are contributing, you say $2,500 a month into the account.
Yes.
Of your own money.
Yes.
Right.
And so even though it is a joint account, you do not lose ownership of your contribution just because you put money into a joint account, unless there's some other agreement. Do you guys have an agreement where you say, once you put money into this account, the money is now split 50-50 and no one can deduct money without giving the person the other half or the opportunity for the other person to say that it's okay? Where's the agreement?
No, Your Honor, there was no such
It's not
agreement.
a written agreement, but a joint account, it was a 50-50 agreement from the beginning. It's never been
No,
anything
no, no,
else.
it
Well,
was
you
never
did
written
50-50.
like that.
You both put in $2,500 a
But
month.
it's been
Right.
give and take. After 5 years, it became a relationship between my money is your money. We would use it for other things, and you know that.
It was our 50-50 account that we could use for things we wanted to do together.
Ultimately, though, if someone contributes $2,500 every month and you all don't have an agreement to say you can't take your money out, you can't spend the money without us both agreeing to it, we don't have no debit cards, we not have no checkbook, you don't have any rules to this account. So if she took $2,500 out, it's no different than her just taking out her last month contribution. She can do that. A person still has the right to use their contribution the way they see fit, unless there's some other agreement that you all made. And I don't see either of you coming up with any other agreement as to what you were supposed to do with that money, not take it out, only spend it with the express consent of the other person. I see none of that. She only took out the $2,500. Look, who knows? She might have spent that on the party and the next month said, I'm gonna put $5,000 back in, pay back for the $25,000.
That would be great. I would agree
You
to that.
just mad because the account is short $2,500 now.
Yes.
Okay, so I think your relationship should be worth more than this little argument that you're having right now.
I wish it was.
But since you all broke up, that's why I really think you in here suing for this $1,250 because it's just another way to get some attention.
Right.
You all have some unresolved issues. There's no way in the world when you're done with somebody, you done laughed and joked and everybody done ate and enjoyed the drinks and the food at the party. Now we in here suing for $1,250 for a party that you actually did end up enjoying,
Right.
and you said you tried to. That was her money. She spent it her way. She spent it on you. I think when you reflect upon it, you'll understand that. And maybe one day, whether y'all make up or not, you'll just thank her and say, I really appreciate it. Because I'm going to say that's a whole bunch of people in relationships right now whose partners are not spending $2,500 to do nothing for them.
Thank you.
Much less plan a surprise party and celebrate them. I understand your concerns about being 50. I understand that you wish that she didn't do it. And I also understand that she should have been more considerate of your feelings. But your case is dismissed. Judgment for the defendant. Court is adjourned.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's case is dismissed.
You know, the damage you've done to my career, I will never get back.
Oh, please. What damage? You're a glorified background?
I have recurring roles.
We live in
Thank
a
you.
one-bedroom apartment. It's not like we were living
All right,
large.
ladies,
Oh,
you've
come on.
had
Get
your
over
day in
yourself.
court. Please follow me.
Coming up,
$350 for a roof leak repair.
Well, I haven't even gotten there yet.
$412 for a tire and window. Wow.
you're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. Shannon Gershon claims her RV was trashed after she leased it to a friend who was down on his luck. Wayne Schinner says the shoddy RV needed costly repairs on the road. Mr. Schinner is countersuing in the amount of $1,300.
Good day, everyone. This is the case of Gershon versus Schinner. Ms. Gershon, you are suing Mr. Schinner for $4,750. You say the defendant refuses to pay for damages to your RV. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct.
And the defendant, you are countersuing for $1,300, and you say the plaintiff misrepresented the RV and owes you for the repairs that you had to make. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, start from the beginning. What happened, Ms. Gershon?
Yes, Your Honor. I let him borrow the RV when he was down on his luck, and when he brought it back to me after 5 months, and it was just in complete shambles. We had a contract.
Oh, you did?
We did,
Did
yes.
you bring that to court?
Yes.
May I see it, please? So you had a contract that said what?
It said that he would take my RV. We had a 6-month contract. He would keep it in great condition, exactly how he found it. He actually returned it to me. It was very late at night, I would say maybe 11:30, midnight. And I noticed the horrible shambles that it was in.
What did it look like?
The roof was leaking. The leather couch had scratches on it, almost like an animal or something had scratched it
And they
up.
didn't have those scratches before the RV left.
No, ma'am, it did not. And the bed frame, which that was the most expensive repair, the bed frame was just completely off to the side. It was tilted.
And so you had to make those repairs. Did you call him and say, Mr. Schinner, why would you bring my RV back in this condition?
I tried. I reached out to him via text. Well, my first thing was a call. I had messaged him a few times at the beginning of his trip just to check in, say, hey.
Coming up,
About 3 weeks into the trip, the toilet starts flooding. I got it fixed.
you're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with the case of Shannon Gershon, who brought Wayne Schinner to court over pricey RV repairs.
So here you have it. Please pay me for all of the RV repairs that I had to do. I had to repair the kitchen, counter, bed, toilet, roof, and the windows. This is unacceptable. You owe me $4,750. You write back, no way, Shannon. I also had to make repairs that cost me $1,050. You should be the one paying me. And I had to return it a month early, so I also want my $250 back for the month I didn't get to have it out on the road. I'm not paying you. Okay, well, that went south fast. So now y'all are at odds. So, Mr. Schinner, when you were out on the road, what challenges did you experience with the RV?
About 3 weeks into the trip, the toilet starts flooding. I got it fixed.
Do you have receipts of
Yes,
when
Your
you
Honor.
fixed it?
Yes, Your Honor.
May I see them, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
$350 for a roof leak repair.
Well, I haven't even gotten there yet.
$412 for a tire and window. Wow. And so as you're doing these repairs and these things are happening, are you texting Ms. Gershon and saying, hey, I literally just had a tire issue? Or are you not, because you believe per the contract that you were supposed to manage and handle all of these repairs?
Yes, Your Honor. In the contract, it says you are responsible for the RV. I took care of it.
Does anybody have any pictures of what the RV looked like when it came back?
Yes, I have pictures in there.
I don't see anything too wrong in these pictures. The problem this court is having is that you all do not have extensive pictures of the damage to the RV, so I'm able to tell what it looked like when it left versus what it looked like when it returned. Did you get an inspection before you allowed him to take it out on the road?
No, ma'am, I didn't think it needed to be inspected.
Did you ask Ms. Gershon, Mr. Schinner, could you inspect it before you took it out on the road?
Your Honor, I did not ask her. I was just ready to go.
Judge Lake's verdict when We the People returns. You're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake.
Nobody thought enough to get an inspection of the RV so they'd know if anything material was wrong with it before it went out on a 6-month trip. And that alone, in my mind, is ridiculous. With that said, I've got to dismiss your claim because you have not shown this court why you should collect. And Mr. Schinner, in terms of your countersuit, I've got to dismiss that too because you stated in open court, I decided I wanted to pay for it because I rented it and she was nice enough to rent it to me for $250 a month. You agreed to that. Plaintiff's case is dismissed. Defendant's case is dismissed. Lesson here, be prepared for court, for God's sake. Court is adjourned.
All rise.
Judge Lake has ruled. Both cases are dismissed.
Now I'm stuck with this. I
could've
cannot
just
believe
put-
I trusted you.
You could have put a tablecloth
I
over
helped
it.
you when you were at your lowest.
All right.
And I appreciate that.
You've had your day in court. Please grab your belongings. Follow me.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.